Hello, welcome to Story Time on the Back Porch. I'm Lisa, and these girls are my furry friends. This is Lily Bell, and this is Lila. Lila, it's story time. So what do you notice about my dress today? If you said it has dots on it, you are right. And today's story is called Dot's Spots. But when the story starts, Dot doesn't have any spots. Let's see why and see if Dot can get some spots. This story is written by Lisa Mueller, and the pictures are drawn by Kashif Quazim. Let's find out all about those spots.
Dot lived in a tiny garden with her mother.
Why don't I have spots like yours?
Well, dear, you get your spots when you do good deeds for others. Dot did not know what that meant. Dot flew to a nearby tree to ask her friend Molly the spider. Before she could ask her, she noticed that Molly was tangled in her web. Molly was pushing and twisting, but could not break free from the sticky web.
I knew I should have listened to my mother. She told me not to walk on the sticky parts, but I did. Now I'm stuck. Don't cry, Molly. I will help you.
Dot had an idea. She could chew the web apart. Dot worked hard, chewing it with the sharp edges of her tiny teeth. Soon Molly was free.
Thank you, Dot.
Molly exclaimed.
You saved me.
Dot was overjoyed that she had been able to help her friend.
Molly, do you know what a good deed is?
Dot asked.
Sorry, Dot. I don't know what a good deed is,
replied Molly. Dot wondered if Chester the worm would know what a good deed is. On her way to find Chester, Dot heard someone crying. She looked down to see Chester sobbing. Dot flew down to him and asked,
Chester, why are you crying? I'm lost. I don't know how to get back home,
Chester wailed.
I was exploring and now I don't know where I am.
I know. I will fly up high in the sky and see if I can find your home. Then I will come back and show you where it is.
Thank you, Dot. Please hurry.
Dot stretched her tiny wings and flew as high as she could. She strained her eyes, trying to find Chester's home. Finally, she spotted a hole in the ground. Chester's mother sat beside it, looking very worried. Dot quickly flew back to find Chester still crying.
I found your home, Chester. It's not far from here, and I will take you there. There's my mother,
Chester yelled.
I'm finally home.
Chester's mother came to greet them, and she thanked Dot for bringing Chester home.
I'm glad I could help,
Dot replied.
Chester, do you know what a good deed is? No, Dot. I don't know what a good deed is. See you later.
Dot was beginning to wonder if anyone knew what a good deed was. She was sure that her caterpillar friend Josie would know. Dot flew to the tree where Josie loved to eat leaves and was surprised to see a cocoon with a butterfly struggling to escape. The butterfly's head was out, but she was having a hard time getting the rest of her body out of the cocoon.
Dot, I'm so glad to see you. Can you help me?
Josie asked anxiously.
Josie, is that you? You're a butterfly.
Dot exclaimed.
Yes, it's me. I can't get out of my cocoon.
She began pulling the silky cocoon with her arms. Little by little, the opening became larger, and Josie wiggled out.
I'm free. Thank you, Dot.
Josie stretched her wings, and she became a beautiful butterfly.
Josie, do you know what a good deed is?
Josie thought for a moment.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
She had one last friend to ask. Dot flew off in search of Charlie the ant. She spotted him struggling to carry a piece of apple.
Hi, Charlie. What are you doing? Hi, Dot. I'm trying to get this piece of apple to my home, but it's too heavy. Can I help?
Dot asked.
Sure,
Charlie replied. Dot took one end of the apple and Charlie took the other. Together they lifted the apple and carried it to Charlie's home. The apple was very heavy, but they finally reached Charlie's anthill.
Thank you, Dot, for helping me carry this piece of apple home. You're welcome, Charlie. I'm glad I could help. I almost forgot. I came to ask you if you know what a good deed is. Sorry, Dot. I don't know.
Dot flew home. She was sad. None of her friends knew what a good deed was. Hi, dear. You have been gone all day. What have you been doing? Dot noticed that her mother's eyes were wide and she was smiling.
Why are you smiling at me, Mother?
I'm admiring the black spots on your back, dear.
Spots? What spots?
Dot asked, surprised. These spots, her mother answered, showing Dot her reflection in a puddle of water. Dot had 4 black spots, just like all the other ladybugs. Then Dot figured it out. She had been doing good deeds when she helped others. Dot smiled. She finally felt like a ladybug who had earned her spots.
Aw, Dot got her spots, and all she had to do was some good deeds. So now we know what good deeds are. They're nice things that we do for other people. This is Dot's Spots. Thank you for joining us today for Story Time on the Back Porch. We have many read aloud stories, so be sure to subscribe.